Okay, good evening everyone. This is Joe Henches. This is Wednesday night, January 8th, and this is the focus on China. This is the Wednesday night Chinese takeout. So tonight my blog post is entitled China Tensions. Please read that. I talk about what's going on with China, tensions between Japan and China, and an article where George Soros talked about China. So we have some interesting things in the blog post. And tonight in the focus on the video, I'm going to focus on the Shanghai index to start off, and then we're going to look at a couple of solar stocks, not all of them. I did list 5 of them in the post, and I'll show you everyone, but I'm only going to spend time on probably 2 of them. So the Shanghai index continues to drop here. Okay, it broke this trend line, and we continue to get this push to the downside here, and it could challenge down here. It could try to go for a new low, but one of the things I'm seeing in here that leads me to think that maybe it's going to make a turn. Now the question will be, how strong is it? Is that we're getting some divergence. Okay, the indicator's not going to a new low, and the DI minus, which should go to a new low on when the price goes to a new low, the DI minus, the red line, should go to a new high, I should say. Okay, when it doesn't go to a higher high, that means that the selling pressure is not as strong, yet the price had dropped, so that's bullish. Okay, so we'll look to see, do we get the turn, and then what kind of strength do we get coming back out of this turn. We've talked many times about the downtrend that Shanghai Composite's been in, so we'll see if we can't get it turned around. All right, the first stock I want to talk about is Jinko Solar. It is the highest price of the 5. It's $36.85 was the close today. Nice stock. The 50-day average of the stock of the volume is 1.9 million. So that's nice. I mean, you're getting some nice volume in this stock. It's got a nice range. I mean, look at this range. Just in the last 6 months, 7 months, between 5 and 35, 7 times. I mean, that's a heck of a run. I mean, that is one heck of a run. So now you look at since the stock's been issued 2010, this is the trading. It's getting back up near that high. Okay, it's trending, very nicely. Look at the weekly basis. You can see a very nice trend. Continues to trend higher. So this is one where maybe you look on a pullback. We'll try to look for some kind of a setup on a pullback to get on board. But with the caution in mind, that you're getting up near that all-time high, that's going to, without a doubt, provide some resistance. Okay. So the other one I wanted to look at is TSL, Trina Solar. Trina Solar closed at $16.82. Now this would not be one I wanted to trade options on because the price is too low to me. Okay. If I'm trying to get movement on this, matter of fact, there's a couple stocks that I have been following that I've moved out from following that are in the 20s, just because the average true range is just too narrow, too small, and we need something that can get some movement to it. Now, the volatility in this thing, not bad. I mean, look at the range. Let's see if we can go. Well, let's see. Here's January. Okay, so for the low for the year is around $3 and I don't know, what is that? $3.25, something like that. $3.31 low and $16 high, so 5 times the low just in this year. But then back here in November, I mean, it was way down here around $2.04 low. So heck of a range, probably a great stock to trade. I won't be trading options on it, but it's definitely one I'm going to watch because next thing, I mean, this could be a $30 stock. One of these days. So that is one I wanted to take a look at. Now I'll flip through these just real quickly, look at these other 3. JASO Solar, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them because again, $10.29 a share. You can see it just went public. Let me make sure that's true. No. This one's been around. This one was well over $100 a share. Okay, so this has had quite a bit of history to it in terms of movement, and is trying to get back up there. So that could be one to watch. I mean, who knows? It's $10 now. It may be a $30 stock, 6 months from now. You just don't know. And that's why I'm going to keep it in a folder with Chinese solar stocks, and I'll periodically watch them to see if we're getting some movement out of them. China Sun Energy is another one here. Now it's a little bit lower price, $7 a share is what the close, 717 closed today. And you look at this history, well up over $50 a share at one point, and then got as low as down here around $1 a share. So it's looks like it's bottomed. It's trying to make a run back up. It got back through this potential resistance that would have been here. So interesting stock. You may want to take a look at that as something to possibly is broken this trend line here. So anyway, I haven't spent any time looking at it, but it may be something of interest to you folks. The last one is Hanwha Solar 1, and I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. This one is $3.27 a share, so it's the lowest price, I think, of the five. And let's look at some history here. This was up around $40 a share back in 2008, or the end of 2007. And again, this one got very, very low. They really sold these off below $1. Okay, and now it's come back, stayed alive, and is got back up over $5 a share. So that's a heck of a range. Back below 1, over 5, all within the last 8 months, it looks like, or within the last year. So that may be one you want to follow. Again, I'm just going to put these in a folder. I'm going to follow them. I'll probably start watching JKS, Jinko Solar, just because the price is decent. Looks like it's in a nice range. I have to look to see. I haven't looked at options. I'm not sure how liquid the options are. That would be kind of critical too, to see what kind of how actively the options are traded on that stock, and that'll make a difference. So, well, that's it for tonight. Wednesday night Chinese takeout. We will talk to you tomorrow. See Thursday. What's going on Thursday morning? Thursday morning, I guess we've just got the unemployment numbers are Friday morning. It's the new filing for unemployment claims, I guess. The new unemployment claims comes out 7:30 Central Time tomorrow morning. Haven't looked. I don't think there's anything else of key importance tomorrow. But anyway, have a great day, great Thursday, and I will talk to you briefly again tomorrow night. This has been Joe for Beyond the Chart. Thanks for stopping by.